let us talk about stress, anxiety, and panic attacks here on New Earth 2.0. But first, what does it mean to say New Earth 2.0? A new way of being, a new domain of energy, a new playground to exist in. Because you now exist, you have been moved in and up into a higher energy existence. And this means the old way of being, the old Earth, the low energy 7.83 Hertz Schumann's resonance Earth, this prison, this enslavement, this matrix is now imploding, it's now ending, and you can see this all around you as the old systems of slavery and imprisonment are now falling into itself. It can no longer exist, it's low energy, it cannot exist in the new way of being, high energy, which we also call 5D reality and 5D consciousness. Therefore, the old Earth existed on a low energy 7.83 Hertz. This is energy. The new Earth 2.0 exists on a much higher, much more healthy energy. We call 5D reality and 5D consciousness, and these steps of energy in this way of being, this playground of energy, the steps are 43.96 Hertz, 54.95 Hertz, 66.6 Hertz, 76.93 Hertz, 87.92 Hertz, and 99.9 Hertz is the new playground of existence. And you'll notice these are much higher frequency energies than the low 7.83 Hertz, the old way that is now ending. As you have entered a new way, a new Earth, a heaven on earth, where 3.3 billion divine children here on our daughter Earth will now once again experience heaven on earth. New Earth 2.0. Everything changes now. When you go into nature, you'll see babies are everywhere. The giraffes, the buffaloes, the lions, the squirrels, the birds, the bees, the zebras, the donkeys, the ducks. Babies are everywhere. Rivers are filling up with water and the air is clean. In the mornings, before sunrise, you'll notice a golden glow in your heavens, in your skyline. This is your galaxy approaching the great golden central sun in the center of this universe. This is your third sun. This is the middle of the universe. So you'll notice this golden light in the mornings before sunrise in your skylines. What you will also notice before sunrise is a golden red and yellow glow, a giant second sun, your galactic sun, now already rising on New Earth 2.0. And it's only then, moments later, when you'll notice the upgraded solar sun still rising on Earth. Soon, the alignment will be complete with the great golden central sun, your third sun, and 3 suns will rise over our daughter Earth, New Earth 2.0, heaven on earth. And this changes everything in your solar system and your galaxy. We have moved into a new way of being, a new way of existing, and all you have to do is open your eyes, go outside, go into nature, look up at the skies during the mornings and the evenings, and you will see things are changing. Is that the basics? You, indestructible, immortal, multidimensional being of endless potential and possibilities we call angel in a human body having an experience have returned home, and your wings will return to you as well. And this is also something you don't have to believe, you just have to have eyes in your head to know. You exist, you multidimensional being exist in a small piece of light, which we call visible light, on the electromagnetic spectrum of light, where you will also find the other energies in this electromagnetic spectrum. And they are radio waves, microwaves, infrared light, ultraviolet light, X-rays and gamma rays. These are the other energies that also exist in your reality. So it's easy for you to understand. You are also part of this energy, having an experience as a multidimensional being of energy, having an experience in a human body, a living library. You're wearing a jacket. In your non-physicality, you're endless, you're indestructible, you are immortal. This is simple to understand. 6 minutes to cover the basics. We've moved out of the old, the prison, into the new, heaven. Our imprisoned, multidimensional beings, our angels, has been moved out of the prison, back home, into heaven. So let's get to the reason for making this video. Why do you still, multidimensional being of existence, why do you still experience panic attacks, stress, and anxiety? You are multidimensional and you are energy. Because the old earth, the old way of being, the prison, the matrix, because this old earth is imploding, it's ending. If you create, you place your energy in what you call a future. For example, if you imagine, where will I be 2 years from now in this old way of being, this old earth? Your multidimensionality, your soul, your essence will tell you, listen, where you are attempting to create right now, you're multidimensional, you're placing your energy 2 years from now in an old way of being that's ended. Now, when you place the energy there in what you can call a future, in a dead space that no longer exists, your multidimensionality, your beingness, your soul will tell you, listen, you are trying to create because you create from the now, you create from here where your energy is. If you imagine the future in a reality that does not exist, your soul will tell you, listen, you are attempting to place your energy in a dead space, and what will happen? Your human body, your living library, your physical body, this biological computer will process this information from your highest of self, your soul, your essence, your beingness, and will process this information of you trying to create in a dead space, will be processed as, oh fuck, I'm dying, oh fuck, that doesn't feel good. And your body will attempt to tell you, but listen, you are attempting to create in a place, in a space that does not exist anymore. And this is also simple to understand. Despite my long speech, when you from here, where your energy is now a multidimensional being, when you attempt to create or imagine in a space that does not exist anymore, your soul will tell you, listen, you are trying to enter a dead space, and your body will process this as, oh fuck, I'm in a dead space, I'm dying. And what will you feel? What will your body tell you? Your body will tell you, listen, oh fuck, stress, anxiety, and panic attacks. If you are worried about tomorrow, if you are worried about the future, if you are worried about what's going to happen to you, if you are living in fear, and you then attempt to create in fear, in dead spaces, an old way of being that does not exist. If you attempt to create their multidimensional being, your body will process this as, oh fuck, I'm in a dead space, and you will feel stress, anxiety, and panic attacks. This beautiful new earth where you are existing right now, your biological processor does not have the ability yet. It's been upgraded now, but it does not have the ability yet to process the new reality. But this is changing. And that's the reason we're asking you, stay in your now. Do not worry about tomorrow. Let your body, let your physical processor catch up. Let your body catch up so that you can begin to understand this heaven on earth, a way of being where many of our human beings will have wings on their backs. You will be telepathic. You will not know disease, and you will not age. There will not be time. This energy called time, it does not exist in this way of being. There is no financial systems. You will live in your endless abundance with all the information, all the freedom, the right to ascension, and the right to spiritual and physical abundance, the right to exist with all the other souls on the same level as your growth, and the right to find your soul flame. These are a few things, few of your rights in this new way of being. But what I'm telling you is you cannot imagine the heaven you have just entered. Trying to imagine an old way of being will cause you great stress, anxiety, and panic attacks. That's why so many light workers, way shows, and teachers are asking you, please stay in your now, do not worry about tomorrow, and see, let the heaven on earth appear before you, right in front of your eyes, and see. You have nothing to worry about. If you are focused on the old 3D way of being, this prison, this enslavement that's now falling into itself, if you are focusing on this parasite, its puppets and its parrots running around in their fear, because they still exist in that reality that's now falling apart, and they can feel they are ending because they refuse to move out of that prison. They refuse to stop the slavery, to stop the imprisonment, to stop the greed, to stop the selfishness, to stop the lying, to stop the jealousy, to stop the ignorance, to stop the hate, to stop the suffering, because they refuse to change their ways. Their existence indeed will end because they refuse to move out of a reality that's ending. It's a dead space, it's falling into itself. And because they refuse to move out of that space of enslavement, their way of being, their existence will indeed end. And if you focus on these parasites and their puppets and their parrots, the end is near, the end is near. If you focus on this foolishness, you will also experience this fear, anxiety, stress, and panic attacks. Therefore, so many teachers, way shows, and light workers are asking you, do not focus on an old way of being. Do not focus, put your energy, put your multidimensionality into this fear, because you too will then experience fear. That's why so many are asking you, stay in your now, stay present, watch what's happening to biological processor. Do not spend or extend and expand your energy on negativity. Stay positive and know you are living on a new Earth 2.0, one which you cannot imagine yet, unless you can imagine wings on your back flying around. Unless you can imagine a world where you see a whole bunch of new colors, where you can talk to animals and trees. If you can imagine that world, lights flashing from your forehead, telepathically communicating with your family members, talking to your loved ones that's passed away, talking to angels in other dimensions, your multidimensionality, existing once again as one with your highest of self, all your DNA being activated and working again. If you can imagine that future, yes, that's where you are living right now. But if you cannot imagine that future, just trust and know that you are living in heaven on earth. And remind yourself every single time you feel fear, stress, or anxiety, ask yourself, I am multidimensional. Where am I placing my energy right now? Where am I attempting to exist? Because again and again, if you attempt to exist in a way of being a reality that's dying, it's falling away, your soul will warn you. You are trying to create in a dead space, and you will feel this feeling of death. Ignore the parasite, its puppets and its spirits running around. The end is near, the end is near. No, no. You're living on Earth 2.0. And if you open your eyes, if you go outside, look at nature, look up in the skies, you'll begin to notice our 150 billion galactics, our brothers and our sisters that's here right now as well to love, guide, assist, and protect. Along with our galactics, in higher dimensions, the 12D reality, our galactics, their teachers, the 1.7 billion immortal archangels and war angels, their commander, Lord Thoth, the God of Truth, from 12D reality. So you have the galactics in 5D and 6D existence, where you are entering into now. But you also have the angelic kingdom, the kingdom of light, from 12D reality, here right now, 1.7 billion angels, archangels, and war angels. There's lots and lots and lots of help. Inside the earth, 1.2 billion of your other brothers and sisters already existing in this higher way, higher energy of being. There's lots of help here to love, guide, assist, and protect you. Let's keep this simple. Let's keep this simple. The old way, this prison, has ended. The new way, heaven on earth, is a new cycle that's already begun. That's where you find yourself now. You have nothing to worry about. When you do worry, it's because you are trying to create, you are attempting to create in a reality that no longer exists. If you focus on the future, heaven on earth, there's no reason for you to feel this stress, anxiety, and fear. Who am I? I am light. I am source. I am infinity. I am Amun-Ra. I am the sun. And I'm from 12D reality. I'm from the same form of being as our 1.7 billion immortals, archangels and war angels, and our great commander, Lord Thoth, the great central race in the center of this universe, the kingdom of light, at the great golden central sun. This is where I'm from. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Indestructible, immortal, multidimensional being of endless potential and possibilities, having an experience in a human body right now, an angel in a biological computer, existing in visible light on the electromagnetic spectrum of light. Beautiful, beautiful angel, 3.3 billion of our divine children. Keep it simple. Welcome, welcome, heaven on earth. You are home again, you are home once more. When you go outside into nature and you look up at the skies, you'll see everything you think you know is changing. And the beauty, the abundance, the freedom, the endlessness of being will be yours once more. And the future is so beautiful, is one you cannot imagine. The future is so beautiful, so endless, so abundant, and so free. It is one that you cannot imagine yet. But be patient. Let your biological computer catch up. Let your biological processor catch up. And you'll soon see you are home. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. I love you so much, and I will see you soon.